Rent Boys podcast. There ain't nothing going on but the Rent Boys podcast right now here. Coming from Manchester with me, Alex Camp, award-losing comedian, and right here in the middle, famed golfer and part-time comedian Dom Atwood.
Yep.
And over there on the chair,
I hate when people say
it's old barefoot Billy himself,
Got a bit dry skin on
Ethan
me,
Smith. I mean, even our fans, even the most perverted foot fans couldn't enjoy those feet.
Look, I'm a working man.
That's it. You've
No, you're
got
not.
proper working man's 8
You've
feet.
done nothing all week.
Yeah.
Only Wednesday.
Yeah, you're the memory of a working man. You're like, yeah, I'm a working man. And like, you used a wood chipper once this month.
I've retired early. Battery died on the chipper.
I would in fact say that you don't have the body to handle being a working man.
I don't. You know what? I actually think that my time would be short. I'd be one of them that dies early.
Just
Well,
on
maybe
the
my
house
farm.
or something.
Yeah, like a 27 club, but just of bricklayers and plumbers.
I love how you two could still join the 27 club. That's brilliant
I
for
think
me.
I'm going to join it, and then when I die, people will be like, you know what, he had some good stuff.
No, they're not going to say
No, they'll
that.
say they're not going to say like, oh my god, so much wasted potential. He had some good stuff, but
They're going to say
probably
the cabbage reel.
the world's probably not missed out on much.
The cabbage reel showed so much potential, and look what he could have done. He could have done reels about kale, could have done reels about salad,
Ketamine part 2.
and ketamine part 2. Yeah, absolutely.
Gonna do,
Ketamine part 2.
Going to do one about a parking ticket today, so that's good.
Brilliant.
Your fans are
Got
absolutely
that to
buzzing
come.
for that.
I got a parking ticket.
Did you?
But what happened? I'll tell you what happened. I paid for the parking, but I entered the registration of my old car, so
Did you?
by accident. Well, it was on
By
the
accident?
it was on the pay-as-you-go app. It's still there, so I just pressed the wrong one.
Oh, I see.
So I've appealed it, and hopefully they'll give me a chance.
So, sorry, I'm a dum-dum.
Yeah, sorry, I'm stupid.
I'm sorry I did a dum-dum thing.
Sorry, I insured somebody else's car.
Sorry, I just tried to get somebody else framed for a crime they didn't commit in terms of parking.
Yeah.
So
Well-
yeah, we're here.
That's exciting, yeah.
Did a gig in... Well, actually, that's one of my... Don't worry about it. I'll wait for that.
He's got a card. He's got stuff on the card today.
2 ideas. Not the 3 we've said, but 2.
Are we introducing our new sections
shit, yeah,
today?
we're supposed
Yeah,
to
go
do
on,
that.
host.
Should we do it?
Go
All
on,
right,
Stephen Colbert.
let's get started. Seeing as you've got your card there, ready to go,
Jimmy Kimmel.
we'll start with the Dom Atwood section. So we're going to do a theme tune here. I doubt you'll help with it. I'll probably make it.
I'm not going to help with it.
Why? You could
Ethan
do that
wants
with
to
the
help with
lyrics.
his,
I
that's
wanna
what I'm
be-
saying.
I've
I
got no
wanna be-
musical talent.
Yeah, but it'd be nice to have
You
some
could do
vocals
vocals.
over the top.
I'll do the
We could
vocals,
try.
yeah. I could do it now. Right, so give me a little beat or something.
No, we're not going to do that.
Why not?
I'm going to make it, and
No,
we'll
let's
put
just
it.
do a little run through. Give me a little something.
No, because I don't know what it's going to
Just
be
like a
yet.
little jingle.
Give me a little jingle.
A jing ding jing a jingle june.
This is Tom's section. He's gonna talk about his life in a sad way, and then he's probably gonna try and make it funny by saying gay or sex.
That wasn't bad actually.
We
To
could
be fair,
we could clip that. I reckon.
I reckon we'll
Sample it.
tidy it up a bit.
Yeah.
We'll get some. We'll get some of
We'll move
the.
some of them words around
Yeah.
so that it's incriminating.
And then some
Change some
comedians
chords.
will call him a bad person.
We've got the song. Dom, so what's on your ticket today, mate?
Ticket today says the R Boys, which means the Rent Boys, if anyone was wondering. And last night I did a gig in Nottingham
Nottingham.
at the.
Always a favourite to go to Nottingham, isn't it?
It's good.
It was a
Nottingham,
good 2 hours to go and be in one of the most inbred
2.5
places in the
actually,
country.
sir. On the way there anyway, at the Nottingham Student Union, so a real hotbed of comedy. And it was actually is a good gig. I was comparing because I'm one of the best compares in this house, and
That is true.
and yeah, get this. This isn't really the point, but the opener, I won't say what it was, got more money than me. The compare.
It's weird with
And
comparing.
it was an act that wasn't above me in any manner, but they were getting more, and I was like, well, I'm here all night.
Just to clarify for the comedy fans who don't understand how the circuit works in the UK or the people in America, there's probably no one listening to us in America, is there?
Emily's not listening.
The way the comedy scene works in the UK basically is that the lowest paid act is in the middle of the show. They might get between 50 and 100 quid. The highest paid act is the headliner, who might get $250 to $350, depending. Yeah, it depends on the show, but they'll get the most. And the opener might get the same as them, or might get maybe a little bit less.
50
That's
quid
fair
less,
to say.
probably.
Yeah, 50 quid less. Maybe if the headliners get 250, the opener will get 200. That means that the opener and the headliner are usually the same level of professional comic, so they can double. So your opener can go and close another gig, and then your closer can go and do another gig. That means they can get 2 gigs in a night. The MC has to be there the whole night.
All night. Can't double.
Ridiculous, because you've got to get there early to make sure that you're there but you're the first person on stage to host the show. And then you've got to go on at the end for 1 minute to say thank you, goodbye, buy tickets for next month.
And in between, obviously,
Obviously in between.
And also, I'd say I've seen openers bomb. I've been an opener and bombed, last week. And and
it's the hardest spot.
it is the hardest spot. And that you bomb, the MC goes, "Oh, no, Dom Atom Woods," and everyone generally claps and goes, "Oh, that wasn't so great, but we've got 2 hours." If the opener bombs, the show can go on fine. If the MC is shit, that's a hard show.
Bad. And so, sometimes quite often the MC gets the same as the opener, even though they have to be there a lot longer. And like you say, it's more important that they're good, but quite often it's less.
I'd say the MC is the most important act on that bill. In terms of how the show runs, anyways.
It's what's weird is in America, in the US of A, MCing is almost like the first thing you do on a professional gig. And you're not allowed to do crowd work in some cases. I think you're actively discouraged from doing crowd work because the headliner's going to do an hour and they're going to want to probably do crowd work at some point.
It's a good idea.
Because they don't want to do a whole hour of comedy. Which realistically is really fucking hard, by the way, to do a whole hour of really, really good comedy. I tried this year. It was all right. Not great. So the MC would come and do 5 minutes at the beginning and then just bring 45 minutes. Fuck you. It's a different amount of time. In the States, the first gig you're going to get on a pro bill is the MC, and you might do 5 minutes at the top and then just bring people on.
Don't have an MC, do they? They bring them.
Some of them don't. Well, the one you didn't, but I'm talking about a pro show.
The one I did.
Yeah, pro show.
No, the one I did had an MC.
Did you get paid? Oh, you did have an MC.
I did have an MC.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought the one in Washington, D.C. didn't have an MC.
No, I had an MC and just 15. Anyway, it's all right. We did this gig in Nottingham.
Nice, boring sidebar there.
No, I think people enjoy it.
No, it's good. That's good. Flip that.
Bit of education.
Comedy school.
Flip that. Get on
before I started...
Let's do a comedy... We should run a comedy course online. Just do stuff like that. Just tell people stuff.
Got to be gay to do that.
I've got a reputation, that's all old.
A reputation was
just to be
of not knowing anything.
Not knowing anything.
Being stupid.
Yeah. So if I start coming out with facts and that, people are going to raise an eyebrow.
No, what we should do is
the course would be like me and Dom would tell them something, and you'd be like, "Well, I don't know about that, mate."
Do you know what Ethan said the other day? We were watching a movie, right? And he said how he thinks technology has held us back to make stuff. And I said, yeah, you're right. I think if we didn't have technology and phones and all these distractions, there'll be better art, better paintings, better comedy. But there would be less exposure to it because you wouldn't be exposed to all these people.
That's actually a surprisingly intelligent comment.
Taliso said it to me once. And
throw it down.
I thought I'll have that.
Of course he did.
One day. And then he goes, and he's, I don't reckon. He goes, I reckon if we, I said, what do you think we could do about technology then? He goes, I reckon we'd be able to fly. And then I said, but we have technology, we've got planes. He went, wouldn't need them, mate.
You wouldn't. Because somehow you'd be able to psychically be able to or use sound or something.
What's that called? Where you can travel in your mind psychically. Yeah. Astral projection.
Yeah, you could project yourself astrally.
I think that's called psychopath.
What?
It's not psychopathic.
Anyway, so...
that would be a different thing. Anyway, so you're doing a gig.
So I did this gig, and I said...
MCing, were you?
Yeah, let me... and
you're the opener, and the MC got paid less. You were MCing.
I was MCing, and the opener got more than me. That's why I was upset. And
second best MC in the house.
Second best MC in the house. After
one of the best as well.
No, I can drop bars. So...
drop bars of fucking lead bars on your feet, probably down the site. And then have to retire again.
That was a stretch, to be honest. I meant more like rhymes.
Yeah, we understand.
I meant in an urban way.
Anyway, so I was doing this gig and I thought, I wouldn't mind some company, but they let me bring Ethan once before.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
So last time I said, can I bring someone? And they said, hi Dom, there's no room for any paid spots, but someone can go on during your time, or they can go on during the break.
And you were like, hey, I've got you a gig. What you meant was, I've begged somebody to let you go on stage.
So we're going to have a break from the comedy. Here's Ethan Smith.
So I called
Arguably the best set.
I called
of
up,
the night
I called
as
up
well.
Charlie Ashton. Didn't tell him they said that, obviously. I said, do you want to come do this gig? And they went, yeah. He went, yeah. And then I just gave him 10 minutes in the middle. There was no one. They didn't give a shit. And there was no one really there running the show. I was kind of running the show. So anyway, so me and Charlie did the gig. Good night, good gig. At the end, I'm doing a solo show in Nottingham on November 8th. So I plugged that. I said, come up to me. I'll give you my Instagram. I'll get you free tickets. Promised a lot of free tickets, but I need people. Anyways. And then these two girls come up. We were chatting on where are you going afterwards. They said, we're going to go to a rave. And I go, all right, Charlie, let's go to this rave with these girls. And they go, all right, let's go. And this girl says, I've got work tomorrow, so I'm just going to buy some lunch. So she can take, she's going to take a microwave carbonara to a rave.
A microwave carbonara
It's
to a
red
rave.
flag, isn't it?
Even that's weird even for me. I used to take like protein bars and bananas to raves.
Well, so you could stay out for longer.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
When you quit drugs, you're just like, right, what can I do to maintain my energy across the night?
Yeah, an orange.
Red Bull's not enough because you get shaky.
Did they not
and you
search
lose
you?
blood sugar, boys. Well, I'm talking about DJing.
Oh, right. Okay.
I wouldn't go into a club like a normal
I
person.
thought you were going to a club with
I
a
can imagine
banana.
you waiting in the line with like...
And they're like, what's this? What's this, mate? Boom. It's a banana.
Yeah.
So yeah, me and Charlie are chatting to these ladies. We go to leave the venue to go to this club with them. And then Charlie gets stopped by a guy. Want to clarify, this guy was by himself at a student union comedy gig. Red flag, I'd say. For freshers, right? By himself.
Red flags,
And
whatever.
we're chatting to Charlie's chatting to this guy, and I'm like, Charlie, let's go, mate. We're gonna go to this rave with these girls. And he goes, I went, all right, see you later, man, to the guy. And Charlie goes, no, he's coming with us. And this guy just comes. I said to him, what are you doing? There's two of me, two of these girls. They like, this is perfect. And now we've got some creepy bloke tagging along.
Third wheeling.
And he was the weirdest. And he was going, so what? He was just asking, I said, what's it like getting up on stage? How long ago did you start comedy? I was like, mate, can we stop? I've done this. I've just been on that stage. I'm now going to this rave with these girls. Anyway, tried to get into this pub. They won't serve me and Charlie. Like, right, we're going to get home at like 4 a.m. if we do this. Got to drive home still. And a big possibility is we spend all night with them. They go, right, see you later then. And, we don't get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
I don't.
And then you don't. And then anyway, so we just went. I reckon we're gonna leave now. See you later, girls. See you later, man. And the girls had to just stay with that creepy guy all night.
Wait, so you left him with two women?
We did him a favour.
No, you fucked them over, is what I'm saying. You left them with.
Yeah, but I'm
you
not-
were like, this guy's a creep. We're gonna go and leave these girls with him.
No, it was more. We were like, we need to get home, and I didn't invite him. It's not my fault. It was Charlie's fault.
I
if
love how
anything.
you were bang up for it until someone came along
because it
to
fucked
slightly
up the
challenge
dynamic.
your plan.
Fucked up the
And then
dynamic.
you're like, right, we're going home.
Fucked up the dynamic.
Where's we going now?
I don't know. I mean, it's a win for that guy. That's probably a good threesome.
I think
No.
that's terrible that you guys think of it as a win for him. I mean, it's rare
you
that
never
I'm
know.
on the side of the women here, but I like, can't believe you were like,
You're normally-
this guy's so weird that we're going to leave these girls with him.
You're normally the creepy guy that just gets left with the girls, and somehow.
That's not true, obviously.
Um,
But you were like,
You got to riff your way out.
I'm worried about this weird guy.
No, I was like,
I'm going to push him on these women.
I
on
was
these
like, he's
young
fucking
girls.
up the dynamic. If it was us four, it'd be more fun. I'm going to leave. Hopefully, he'll leave them. And then we saw he didn't leave them.
And then you were like, fine.
So we'll probably see on the news tomorrow 2 Nottingham girls murdered.
Jesus Christ.
All right, well, sweet. Glad we've
And I'll be like,
documented
fuck,
that.
well, there's 2 free tickets. I don't need to give them for my show.
This is why we don't give you your own section usually.
What do you mean? I've got more to say.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait.
So, second bit.
Wait,
We're gonna have
what
some
ways
kind
are the
of-
women going to die in this section?
This is actually about another woman, so
Yeah, of course it is. All your stories are about
I
the
need
women.
to go and kill Tony. I think I'd thrive.
You need to be killed by a guy called Tony.
No, Just go on, kill
Hey,
Tom.
I'm Tony.
I'm Tony. I've merely killed Tom Adam Woods. Tony Soprano.
Nice. So yeah, second bit. I'm obviously still working at the golf club, and
Obviously.
I'm having some troubles.
What kind of troubles are you having at the golf
I'm
club?
struggling with it, man. I'm struggling. It's just basically the golf club I work at is a members-owned golf club. So all the members, their contribution via memberships and whatever else, keeps the club going.
Gotcha.
And the members are the chairman and that.
So they like reckon they own the place.
So
The chairman, the club man,
gay man. They technically
table
man. Yeah.
Got to have a table. If you're gonna have a chairman, you got to have a table man.
How many legs does he have?
This man, the two.
Not a very good table, is he?
Interesting.
And there's one with no legs. We call him the rocking chair.
That was actually quite funny.
Yeah, that's good.
Let's go.
I like it.
So basically, members owners, they think they own the place. So I work in a shop 10 hours a day. A lot of hours there. So I spend a lot of the time sat on my phone. And some of them, I've been told some of the members will come in the shop, see me doing nothing on my phone, and they'll then go and tell management that I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Which is meant like you're there for a round of golf, lady. Enjoy your free leisure time.
I get. You know what?
Mental.
Right? You know what it is? It's a difference in generation.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I used to live with my granddad, and sometimes I come in and it just.
How is your granddad, by the way?
He's all right. And so anyway, sometimes I'd come in and he'd just be sat there, staring at the walls.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'd be like, "Oh, just sat down."
I won't look at me phone. I won't do it.
Because they didn't have a phone. They didn't know what one was.
He's got one now, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he just sits down and he has a moment. You know what I mean? He's just there.
He's just having war memories and that, and just thinking about tits back in the 50s.
He's always thinking about.
Actually, your granddad's only about the same age as me, isn't he? Probably.
Probably. Anyway, and I was thinking about it the other day. We do a lot, us.
Yeah, we do.
It's a new society. Asking someone to not have
Us.
phone while they're at work, that's like asking, you know what I mean?
Ask him. Go on,
like
give us an analogy.
It's like asking someone to not have shoes on a run.
It's actually a good analogy.
Oh, God, he's going off to runners again.
People had rough feet.
Like you.
Yeah, like me. I got some
rough pads.
rough toes. And now we don't. We got soft feet, so we need the shoes, and we got soft minds, so we need the phones.
So they're shoes for your brain, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly that. And who's not wearing a pair of shoes nowadays?
The better the phone, the more like Skechers they are, or like All Birds or whatever. These really,
someone's rocking
these
Skechers,
really comfortable shoes that have like you're supposed to feel like
comfortable
running
shoes
on
are
clouds.
Comfortable shoes.
All people have fucked up feet. That's why they like Skechers.
I'm gonna get into Skechers at some point.
Don't start with no.
It's time, I reckon.
Rage
not
Against the
soon.
Machine.
It's not soon, but it'll happen because my feet are all kinds of messed up.
Don't be wearing Skechers.
I'm actually going to
man.
buy some New Balance 530 soon. They're like,
You'll instantly
What is it
get
with you
put
and
on.
shoes at the moment, by the way? You got shoes
you
delivered.
what's going
You're
on.
selling your shoes on Facebook. And I saw you the other day walking around the house moody as fuck, just looking at shoes on your phone,
Did
like
you?
furious. Like, it's like you were so angry about
I'll tell
shoes.
you what's going on if you're interested. So I've got those low dunks, the burgundy ones.
Right, yeah.
They're half a size. We've got the feet different sizes. They're half a size too small. Left
That's
foot.
your feet.
left
That's
foot-
your problem,
Left
though.
foot, very uncomfortable to wear. So I bought a 9. They're too big. So I've decided I'm a high tops man.
Right. First of all,
So
that was boring
I'm
and shit.
considering buying some Jordans off Depop, 50 quid.
This just sounds like...
Listen, it's not the shoes' fault. It's your feet are fucking weird, right? You've got two different sizes of feet.
What's annoying is if
like-
he's giving me like an extra half. Look at that.
Why have they got such fat tops?
I don't know. Like he's giving me like an extra inch.
It looks like
On my left foot.
Frankenstein's leg. Like when he's got feet off different people.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
The two
going
different
on.
guys' feet, yeah.
Well,
they look swollen. Like, I feel like you've got gout from eating too much fucking
What?
Butter,
ice cream, probably. Yeah,
Probably,
if
yeah, well, I'm not
anything,
gonna
yeah.
bacon, butter and bacon.
Butter and
ice cream.
bacon, yeah.
But
Oh, that reminds me. I can gripe about that.
So yeah, I've got an extra like inch on my left foot, which is annoying because if God is real and did create us, I could have done with that inch somewhere else on my cock.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's pretty
Nice.
So, anyways, the golf club, and basically sometimes they'll come in and they'll do that. And the other day, and they often come in to the shop and ask me what the weather's like. Just been outside. That's what you literally just been outside. They will come ask me what the weather's like. They've just walked
That's
into
mental.
a shop from outside.
Shut up. Just
Well,
say shut up.
What's that?
But what do they want you to give them, like the proper golf weather?
Well, the other thing is they're
Like
old.
the forecast
Yeah,
for the
maybe
rest of
they
the
do actually
day,
want
kind
that.
of
But
thing.
the other thing is they're old as fuck. They definitely
Wind
watched the news
speed.
that morning and would have seen the...
Yeah, but what they're probably expecting from you is like wind speed, like rain
These people
probabilities,
hit the ball.
precipitations.
These people hit the ball about a foot in the air.
Humidity.
Their wind's not touching their golf balls.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't come in with your snooty fucking I hit low 70s. I'm not fucking, you know what I mean? You can't come in with your affirmations and put them on these old people, man.
Yeah.
You've got to give them the experience that they are Tiger Golf or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Tiger Golf.
Richard Woods.
Tiger Golf.
But the other day I was too...
That'd be cool.
Richard the Tiger.
Sagat from Street Fighter doing a golf game. Because he does Tiger Flame,
Tiger Flame.
Tiger Uppercut, Tiger Golf, and he just swings it and it just fucking goes for miles and it's on fire and it sets fire to a bush.
Let me say this so we can finish the section.
Yeah.
Because...
When's
So is-
coming in?
that
So
was-
it's- oh, no, don't say her name.
Why?
Because that's like, now if someone...
I'll bleep it out.
No,
Right,
fuck
okay.
you.
I'll bleep that out as well.
And,
Stop saying it because I don't want to bleep more than 2.
So look, this lady, don't know what her name is, was hoovering. Good for me, that, hoovering.
Yeah.
And this lady comes in, just stands there for a bit, right? And then eventually I go, you're right. And she goes, is the other guy about that works here? Says his name. Is he about? And she always does that. Never buys anything. Just asks if the other guy's about. And generally, the days I work, he's not here. Pretty fucking self-explanatory. There's only 2 people in this shop.
Yeah.
And I went, no, he's not here. Turned the Hoover back on. Carried on. She goes,
I can imagine that. But the way you did it was so rude, though.
no, but this woman is a fucking nightmare. Complains every time.
Is he in? No.
No, I went, no, he's not here, right? And then she goes, turn the Hoover back on. She goes, no, then I turned the Hoover off again. What was it? Are you right? And she goes,
What the fuck do you want?
No, and she goes, you should have done that when I came in. You should have turned the Hoover off and go, can I help you? I went, all right. Do you need anything?
You sound awful at this
She goes,
job.
no, and then I just carried on Hoover. No, she's horrible.
No, you sound
she's
crap
horrible.
at the job,
No, she's
too.
horrible.
I condone.
You concur with me.
What? No. You get paid minimum wage. These people, these
Okay.
are your enemies.
Yeah.
These are not your friends.
So you're
you
saying-
never ever empathise with them.
Give
Ever.
him bad service.
Yeah, you've got to give them bad service because they came in there for a fight. You better give them one. Because that's fair, isn't it?
It's the British way,
There's
isn't it?
some days when I want to just go and shout at a lady who works at Morrison's, right? And I get there and she's ready every single time. She's like, come on then, dickhead. And I'm like, look at these eggs. Mental. She's like, well, I don't fucking control the chickens. And
see that. I'd love to see that.
Right, well, I'll see you next week.
And then she's like, I can make you a pizza, but just not right now.
yeah.
Did we tell you about that?
What, the pizza
We
thing?
went to get a pizza. We can have a pizza made. And the lady goes, yeah, you can, but just not right now. We went, all right, how long? And she goes, can you wait 20 minutes? As if there's a waiting room for the pizzas. Fucking stupid bitch.
It's a sit-down restaurant.
Well, they're never on the right place in that
They're
counter.
so shit, aren't
Because
they?
there's pizza, and then there's like the cheese and meats and the deli, and then there's the
hot stuff.
There's the hot stuff.
And then
the
there's
fish
the-
is separate.
Yeah,
and the meats.
They are the
butcher.
separate person. But yeah, all of the other... Oh yeah, the fish and the butcher, you're right.
And they're pretty good, I think.
The fresh stuff. But all the other stuff, they've always got... Whichever one you go to, I mean, to be fair, it's usually the hot counter for me to get some chicken.
And any time-
But there's never anyone there.
But any time that eventually they'll come after 5 minutes, serve you in the most passive aggressive way, like, oh, you've made me do my job.
Yeah, that's what I like.
But no, people never treat me like that because I come up, I rock up, like, "Hey, what's going on, Frankie?
Yeah,
give me the last stout thigh of chicken," and he'll be like, "Yeah, giving it a good old man." Yeah, I'm like, "Absolutely, mate," and he'll throw it up in the air, pop it in the bag like that, and then I'll be like, "Oh, you did that." He'll whip it round, put it on the sealer. throws it to me. I grab it. I'm like, say hello to the wife and family for me, mate. He's like,
velvet jacket.
I think I'm.
all right, have a good gig tonight. I'm like, cheers, mate. And I just skip off, and everyone's
Tip your
like,
top hat to him and swirl your cane.
nice
on
one,
the way
Sea-Dog.
out.
Thanks for coming back again. Always good to see you. I'm
Skipping
like,
around.
Morrison's, I'm out. See you next time.
There was something on the Charlton Facebook page about somebody doing that, and I was wondering who it was. So.
Imagine people like, what is this wrong? What's wrong with this man?
I think I'm just
Hey
upset.
there.
'cause-
Charlton Facebook page, definitely the most racist Facebook page.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's always like
I'm gonna post some shit.
someone
on there.
complaining about something, and then someone will make a comment of like something about Muslims, basically, every time.
Well, you know what it is.
It's them that Allah Akbar, isn't it? Assalamu alaikum, eh? The educated racist. Dom's gonna John's fact checking me. All right, we're done with Dom's section now. We're gonna
Well,
do.
I just want to say something about the reason I think
We
I'm
were-
annoyed about them, the people at the Morrisons, because one time I got 4 chicken thighs from the hot deli, and the guy didn't put the sticker over the thing.
Oh,
Told
did
me
it
the bag
fall
was
out the
sealed,
boy?
and all 4 of them fell out on the way. Okay. So I just
Wait,
dropped-
did they fall out, or did
They
it
fell
like
I just dropped 4 chicken thighs
in the shop or on the floor outside?
on the way here. I didn't realise till I got home.
Oh, you
They
did.
were, I must have dropped them out just like.
Seagulls and
I think
pigeons
that's your
going.
fault.
I don't think he should have
absolutely
sealed the
mental.
bag.
He
His
should have
li-
sealed the
Yeah,
bag.
but his life does not revolve around you. Do you know how many people he served that day? You might have been the 100th person. You might have got 99 bags right.
I'm starting to realise why you got fired from the deli now. Literally, that you don't have to be good at your job. They don't deserve your time. Just because he works at the deli don't mean you have to seal the bags.
Listen, be more cautious, right? Don't expect the worst, not the best.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. If you're
Yeah.
carrying chicken. Also, to be fair, you wouldn't catch me dropping chicken on the way home because I'm getting on that.
It's
on the
on
walk
straight
back.
away.
I'm eating it straight away.
Yeah, I'm trying to eat it around the shop so I don't have to
Yeah.
pay for it when I get to the shop.
I'm trying to think the age I stopped grazing because I used to uncontrollably, like I'd never shoplift fully.
Oh, right.
But I'd go to a shop and I would.
Is that what you call it? Grazing?
Grazing, yeah.
Don't eat blueberries on the podcast, you fucking dildo.
Don't eat blueberries.
I was gonna
on
offer
the
'em out.
podcast. No, because we'll be chewing blueberries.
What kind
and
of
the
mad
mic.
fucking weird midday snack is that anyway? Fucking blueberries on their own with nothing. You're a ball bag.
Unwashed.
Go on,
straight out
keep
the
going.
box.
Right, no, I was talking. Well, I don't even know what I was talking about now. Piss me off.
You're talking about eating chicken.
Yeah. Grazing is a great term for like shoplifting without taking it out of the shop.
Yeah, so
What does
you
grazing
eat
mean?
it,
Eating
you
it?
put the packet behind something, you
Yeah.
carry on. And I used to do that a
pick
lot.
and mix a lot. Just take a couple out.
We have a friend who would get a 4-pack and he'd fill up a shopping trolley at Morrison's.
Oh, yeah.
And he'd drink the 4-pack while he walked around.
Is that Midgley, is it?
And
Beers?
yeah, and
Yeah,
he'd
that is
like-
Eddie Midgley. by the way.
I didn't want to name him.
Is that actually him?
Maybe not. But we
That's
can
the
bleep that one as
That's
well.
the second time in about the space of 48 hours where someone's talked about bad behaviour and been like, Eddie
Eddie
Midgley.
What?
Can't remember what the
it's
other one was.
fine.
It was something to do with credit card fraud or something like that.
Probably my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dad loves
Yeah.
fraud.
All right, who's next?
Better go me.
You want to go you?
Yeah.
All right, do you want to?
Better add, yeah.
Here's the theme tune.
We're 30 minutes in.
Alex Camp, he's the real one. He's the smart one. Got the good ideas, good looking one. Always said that the theme tunes. He's really good at the theme tunes, yeah. Oh, he's really good at the theme
That'll be enough time.
tunes, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I think so. Right, well, let's start with a couple of current affairs. I want to get your views on these. So, first of all, the Labour Party is being criticised somewhat for releasing a lot of inmates early, prisoners. Apparently, some are sex offenders,
Sweet.
whatever, all kinds of things. They're releasing them early because the prisons are too full. What do you think about this? We'll start with Ethan.
Well, I mean, it gives you hope for when you get caught.
Yeah. When I finally get caught, they're going to let me just
That's
give you a
going to
week.
be an issue for me.
What?
And
A lot
if-
of your family are probably out of
well,
prison
I
now,
just
I'd imagine.
I got to worry about who. Yeah, if someone gets a
Who's
short
out?
sentence.
Who are
Yeah,
you afraid of seeing? Stabby Mark.
just people. But he'll be all right, probably.
Darren
I
the
reckon.
Baron.
I won't. We'll see what happens.
Killer Kevin
I'm a bit worried, actually.
from around the way.
You know, I know a few.
Malik the murderer.
I've got uncles, and
How many of these are you going to do?
weird uncles.
Fucking hell.
As many as I can. You got a couple of weird uncles in prison.
Yeah, so we'll
No
see
skin.
if they get a shorter sentence. That'd be good.
That'd be good.
Well, not for them, not for society.
Yeah.
Probably.
They might like being in prison. I think some people do, don't they?
Well, being in prison.
Yeah.
Why would you like being in prison?
On Breaking Bad, there was a guy that gets arrested on purpose for money. I appreciate that's a fictional show, but probably based on some truth.
There's a fictional one, yeah. So you reckon people were just gutted about it? They're like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Maybe some people, if they've been in
Got
prison their whole
early
life, they probably
release.
feel more comfortable in prison than in the world.
I did see so you got the right-wing people complaining about it, obviously, because they just want to criticise the Labour
So
Party.
which one's the
Although
right wing?
most of it, the decisions were probably made previously.
Right wing's the working class people, is it?
No, it's the other way, mate. Fuck's sake. Right-wing is Conservative Party.
So then why are they... the late... Yeah, I understand.
Labour's left
What are we
wing.
talking about?
Well, arguably both of them are in the middle, just slightly right or left. But anyway, they're saying
Who gave
you got
them
pictures
wings?
of these.
Red Bull.
See, that's the level of fucking stuff that we're working with. They got videos of these guys coming out of prison and they're popping champagne and they're celebrating and stuff. It's like, it's disgusting. These people. Oh, obviously, you're getting out of prison. You're probably gonna have some champers, right?
I'd probably have Fanta.
Fanta.
Yeah. Do you reckon you get you probably
Yeah,
get
Probably
Fanta,
get it
yeah.
in there, probably.
They probably have like a fridge of Cokes and that.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, probably a Pepsi
A
and
fridge of Coke?
Probably not. I guess a can could be used as a weapon in a way, so maybe not.
Yeah, probably not.
They
Bottle.
probably have like bottles.
Anything can be used as a weapon.
Yeah,
really.
fill a bottle up with sand. Boom.
Or shove up your ass.
Where'd you get the sand
Why
from?
would you shove it up your ass to use it as a weapon?
He's just-
What, shake it, shove it up your ass,
Where are you getting-
and then you
Yeah, where are
spray
you getting
fucking
this sound?
Coke
That's a better
juice.
point.
No, that's
They're not doing day
hang
trips to the
on,
beach,
that
are
was
they?
a good point until you said that weird shit. Now your point's like more intriguing, probably.
Yeah, why would they stop you from shoving it up your
Shove up
ass?
someone else's ass.
Yeah, what, as a
Don't bite your
weapon?
lip when you say that.
Well, imagine if you shove a bottle.
You lot could barely punch each other in the face in the garden with your gloves on. How are you going to get something up his ass?
Well, they're more experienced
Anal probers.
anal probers than us.
First of
aren't
all, I don't think as soon as you
they?
go
Look, my
to
dad's
prison,
been to prison.
day
I know what
one,
I'm talking.
And so you didn't hear about this. I feel like you may not have heard about this either. But the rock star Dave Grohl from the
Yeah,
Foo
saw your video
Fighters.
today.
So you saw my video. I made a video about it today. And that's the first you've heard of it.
I just saw it and I went, oh, Alex has made a video. Don't know who that guy is.
Alex has made a video. Turn it
I
off.
know who Dave
Throw
Grohl
you.
is.
So
Oh, for fuck's sake, man!
do you really not?
You're a
I've
fucking.
never heard of it, no.
What is wrong with you?
Have you heard of the Foo Fighters?
Yeah, I love the Foo Fighters. But
He's the singer of the Foo Fighters.
Fuck you!
You don't love them if you don't know who Dave
I like their
Grohl
music,
is.
but I've not researched every individual band member.
Right,
No,
but the
he's
main, one,
guy.
the first, the only
All right.
one.
He's one of the most famous rock stars
I've just
who's
discovered Amy
still
Winehouse. I'm
working
getting
and
there.
actually current, isn't he? Really?
Yeah, and he was also in Nirvana.
Used to have
Do
a
you know
hoodie
who Nirvana is?
that said Nirvana on it, but I didn't even know what they were.
Oh my God, you're like the living embodiment of the whole. Name me 3 songs from that band thing. You know, you're like, who are
the
they?
first album.
Is it a band? I
I
don't
thought
know.
it was a place in London.
London. It is a
I
place.
thought it was a restaurant.
So basically, Dave Grohl announced last week in a public statement, a press release, that he is going to be the father of a baby outside of his marriage. He's been married for 20 years-ish, 18 years, to a model called Jordan, not Katie Price.
Yeah.
Do you remember when she was called Jordan? No, probably
No.
not. So he's been married to this woman. They've got 2 kids or 3 kids together, and now he's announced that he's having a baby outside of his marriage, which was otherwise people considered to be a good marriage.
Yeah.
So we don't know if he's been cheating on his wife or if it was a known that she knew about. or whatever.
Mixed up wrong semen at the insemination clinic.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind
He
of
went to the
situation.
she went to the insemination clinic, accidentally got Dave Grohl semen.
I think that's kind of what he should be up to. He's a rock and roll star, isn't he?
That's the thing.
Thinking people are going to get upset because he's fucking doing a madness.
And people are
That's what he's up to.
they're so upset
Because he's doing it.
because everyone thought that he was this great, wonderful guy, and that he was the only good guy in rock and roll, and he's just so nice and he's so
Why
funny.
do you think that?
People pin their hopes on these people and like, oh, he's great. He's happily married. He's got kids. He's a family man. And then they're like, he's scum. I'll never listen to the music again because he's cheated on his wife.
People need to get other stuff to do the daytime.
Yeah.
I reckon.
But they're so crazy for it. Also, it's kind of better than just cheating on your wife in a way.
What,
He's having there's a baby now.
Well, I guess there's some silver lining there.
There's a cute baby going to be born. Could be a good guitarist. Could be a good songwriter.
Yeah, it could be the next Dave Grohl.
I love that.
Could
It's
be
like Game of
Dave Grohl
Thrones.
Jr.
Yeah.
That's true. Think about that.
It's like the bastard sons, you know, like in Game of Thrones, and they like get together and they have a war and that.
Yeah. But all of Dave Grohl kids are going to kill each other at some point.
Well, they'll definitely have a battle.
How old is this Dave?
50, 56, 57 maybe.
And
Is
the
that right?
Foo Fighters are they still making music?
Well, yeah, they just did a gig at Old Trafford a couple of months ago.
Well, good for them.
Tom's immediately forgotten about the point of it. He's like, well, are they selling out gigs? Great.
Oh yeah, and we were on the podcast, and you went, oh, the Foo Fighters, and I went, should we go? And you went, fuck off. You were in a bad mood that day.
No, I wasn't. I was in a bad mood. You were just like, should we go?
I was taking the piss, and you didn't like that. I was
It's just
trying to
such a
make
stupid
jokes.
thing. You're like, oh, no, you weren't taking the piss. You went, oh, should we go? Like that, like as if we were just going to walk in.
It was like that a couple of weeks. We could have got a ticket, probably.
No, it was that night.
Could have got a ticket, probably, last minute.
Well, you want to go and tout a ticket for
Last minute.
Foo Fighters?
So you on tickets, whatever that website.
I don't
app's
think you
called.
can just ask them. I think them people are liars. The one who say, "Oh, buy
No,
and
there's a
sell
ticket
tickets."
app that verifies it.
What?
Called Tickets Swap. You don't swap them though. You buy them. Swap them for money.
StubHub.
I went and saw the kooks of it. It was good. Good app.
StubHub's one of those things where it's bad because people are touting tickets. People are buying up tickets and they're selling them on StubHub. But it's really good if you can get cheap tickets. Like when I was in the States a few times, we always go on StubHub and you can get tickets for an NBA game for like $5. If you go and see bad teams,
cool.
the tickets go down so much. But obviously, if it's a good team, if it's a good game, the tickets go really high. But if you want to see something crap, it's great. That's the thing with this surge pricing. Yeah, Oasis is going to be expensive. Top Loader was negative 50 quid or something. You get paid to go and see Top Loader. Really? Yeah, they were Top Loader were getting back together, dancing in the moonlight. And because of the way the surge pricing worked, it was for a while, it was negative.
That can't be good for their self-esteem.
No.
They're
they in
paying
debt
people to
now?
watch them.
I don't know how that works, mate. I'm not sure. I don't know if they literally have to go round. People order a ticket and they have to go round with
Can
50
you,
quid.
is
Just
it like a stock market? Can you buy them? I guess you could buy stocks in them. You just buy a ticket.
Which AI determined by the popularity of the show.
Oh.
I think what may have happened is that they had, like, it hadn't adjusted properly. Like, it hadn't been on sale long. So it was.
I'm really struggling to do this with you picking your feet. It's really distracting.
Just
They really are
dirt
bad,
underneath
actually. You need one of those. I've got one of the things.
I don't think you're supposed to share them.
Just
I've got
stick
a
them in
fresh
the
one
wood
if you
chipper
want.
just a little bit when next time you work.
That's why they look like that now.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. We tried to talk about. Have you got anything to say about Dave Grohl's
Uh,
baby coming?
No.
What would you do? Would you have a baby outside your marriage if you were a 50-something-year-old rock star with 2 kids and a wife?
Yeah, you do what you want.
I don't have a
A
baby. I
beautiful
don't know.
wife. Okay, the idea of having a baby is mad to you.
Yeah. If I was a rock star.
But I was asking you if you were you have 500 million quid or whatever he's got.
I'm opening up my own ice cream shop. That's what I'm doing
Yeah.
with Ethan.
Yeah, I would feel bad for kids growing up with you as a dad.
Yeah, me too.
That's the nastiest thing I've ever said to you, and that's pretty bad.
Is it? It's not the nastiest thing you've ever said to me. You called me a cunt once for using a towel to wash up the side.
Yeah, but it's better than
You wash
saying
the
that you
floor
would be
with a towel.
like that your children would be cursed by having you as a father.
I'm alright with that.
That was awful when you did it. The other day, I'll start my gripes now.
Oh,
then.
here we go.
We'll do a little, not the whole thing. Today, you picked up a tea towel and you cleaned the top of a Thai sweet chili bottle.
Yes.
That bothered me.
Why?
2 reasons. The tea towel's probably dirty already, and you're squeezing Thai sweet chili out of that thing. Yeah, but you're using it. It's going to get germs on it, is what I'm saying.
That's all right. Don't worry about me.
But at the other side, the tea towel is communal,
Yeah.
and you're putting Thai sweet chili jelly on it,
All right.
and then just throwing it on the side.
Well,
Don't get defensive. It's a gripe of the week. Don't look at me like I'm like this is what we do.
Yeah, I know.
Don't they look at me like, oh, I'm sorry,
saying,
I got the
I'm
thing."
saying, all right.
Don't leave
Get on
like
with something else in your
dirty
life.
old jam out on the fucking cloths. And here's another one.
Oh.
So this bothered me a lot
Go on.
because I bought olive oil, right? I didn't
Oh,
really
fuck off.
intend to leave it for the house, but people used it and that was fine. I was like, it's olive oil. It's a thing, communal. Ran out of olive oil and I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's run out. And I think I said to you, can you buy some more olive oil?
You said to me, "Can you buy some olive oil?" And I said, "Don't worry, mate. Got some the other day. I'm a step ahead of you. Thought of that.
You did
Got
say
some.
that.
I got some spray olive oil, which is the same thing."
It's not the same thing, no way.
And then he goes, "Well, I don't want spray olive oil. I want a normal olive oil." I'm like, mate, it's the
You
same.
can't replace the olive oil that someone else bought with a far inferior product.
And it's the same thing, mate. And he went, no. Get olive oil. And I went, all right, I'll get some olive oil. Ethan goes, "You going to the shop at like 10 p.m. He goes, "I'm going to shop. Do you want anything?" I said, "Yeah, can you get me some olive oil?"
So he made
Yeah,
you
he
buy
did.
the olive oil.
You said either you or Ethan get
the only
it, which is
credit
fair.
you got from this story was that you got the olive oil.
Yeah, we got the olive oil.
So you got the olive oil, which was good, and I was very happy about that. I still think it was
Hang on.
ridiculous to think that Frylight could replace olive
I didn't
oil.
even know I was involved in this.
You bought the olive oil.
I don't remember doing that.
You went to the shop. I was
You
lay
were
on the
probably
sofa.
stoned out of your nut.
And you
just
said,
like,
But
Do you want anything?
I feel like I've been used.
I think
feel
you
like
was
I've been used as like a.
look at the sweets.
I think you was
I mean,
expecting me to
I'm
say like a
buying
chocolate
Cornettos.
bar, and you bought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking. Oh right, I guess he needs it. It's a fucking third hand. So you took the credit for that as well, didn't you? And you went, "Oh, he's got the. Oh, I got you some olive oil."
No, I said Ethan bought
And then
it.
today,
I said Ethan bought
you're
it.
cooking bacon. Probably the only thing that I would say was acceptable to cook with Frylight. And you're dousing the whole
Because
pan
it was
with olive oil.
nearer by.
And it's a you never use a non-stick pan.
What?
I always use. I don't
We
know. I
don't
just
have
use the
any
pan that's
pans
on
that
top.
aren't not stick.
Yes, we do.
Fucking don't.
Half of them are not
Fucking
non-stick.
don't.
I know
Oh,
that
well,
because
then.
his covers them in egg and it's all chipped on. You got to
Covered your
fucking
mum
get
in
a
egg.
chisel out to get rid of his egg.
I
Got a
think
chisel on your
yeah,
mum.
but that could just be something you're doing.
We'll have a look at the pans and we'll see.
Right, fair enough.
Anyway, that'll do.
Your turn, mate. Gonna
Your
So this is the big thing because Ethan was very insistent that he gets to write and sing the theme tune.
Mm.
So here we go.
I mean,
Let's hope this
I
is
just said it'd
good.
be nice.
Do it now. Get your
Let's
guitar.
hope it's good.
Get your
To make
guitar
it a
out. Give him
thing.
some.
No, because we all got written ones on the computer. That's what he wants to do. He don't want to fucking play it on his guitar.
Just
like
do a
that.
quick
It
one now.
feels like an attack. I mean,
It's not an attack, it's
What do
just
you mean?
gonna be
How does this
really
feel
good.
like an attack?
It's going to be really good, hopefully. So here it is. Hopefully, really good theme tune with Ethan.
Government collecting blood samples from. He's got a bag full of cabbage. I once met a guy who had a pet owl called Steve.
That was great. That was really good.
Yeah. Well,
I did do a lot of it, but go ahead.
you can't take credit for something before it happens. We're in the
That's right,
past
it might be
now.
shit. That's a
We're
good
in
point.
the future.
If that was shit, I don't take
Pack
credit
this
for
in.
it.
Stop this, whatever this is. I'm not having that. Right. Now I've got to do a section, haven't I?
Yeah.
Fucking try and find a way out of this.
Yeah.
Whatever bullshit you've put us in. Used
Go
to.
on.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
I did a show the other day. I did laugh track comedy. Even done that one.
Like creatures.
No, a different place.
All right.
Eagle Inn. It was good. It was a good show. Little quaint room. It's in a building that was an house, and they've just fucking knocked all the inside out. So it's like the shell of a house, but it's now a comedy club. Quite interesting.
The shell of its former self.
Yeah, there's like an upstairs. You can see upstairs.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
upstairs, eh?
Be someone's bedroom or something.
Mm.
There's a kitchen.
Why is it laugh track comedy? Do they have a laugh track?
Because nobody goes there, probably. They have to-
The place is empty and they just play.
yeah. No, it was good. It was good. And we was talking about the cult thing.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Do the listeners know about the cult thing?
I don't know.
They know
who
you
spoke
spoke about it.
I don't know. I don't think I've full story ever. I think, but I figured it out now. It's written.
Yeah.
It's a big moment for me, I think, in comedy. Because I think when the cult thing happened, I went to this retreat.
Yeah.
I thought it was a retreat. And I got there and it was run by these two lesbian fellas in Ebridge.
Mm.
And it was weird. I didn't really know what was going on. I thought it was just going to be funny. But I was just going to be like hanging around with some hippies, like having a laugh and that.
Yeah.
And he started talking about like the soul.
Oh, the soul.
And the mind. And they were talking, there was fit birds there. There were a couple of fit birds.
Nice
there.
ladies,
So I was
were they?
like, hey, no, I'll stick around.
And they were not lesbian fellas?
No, not all of them.
What kind of fellas were
Most of
they?
them. Just regular ones.
Regular fellas.
Yeah, regular fellas. Anyway, we was there, and I was like, "What's going on?" You know, they were talking about the mind and that. I really ever experienced love, you know, and to be fair, they gave me a bit of mushrooms, and
Another one, to be fair.
and I was like,
We got to make extraneous circumstances here. They were fit. They gave him mushrooms.
yeah.
Sounds good to me.
It's ideal, isn't it? I mean, I'm liking the sound of this cult.
It was
I'm enjoying
alright.
myself.
It wasn't the worst thing ever. I think that's what people don't get about cults. Is it's kind of fun.
Are they taking new
I
members?
got
at the
there.
minute?
There was some fit Indian bird. She was kind of, you know, we would get along.
Yeah.
They were, you know, things with. It was a different environment than I'm used to. You know, you could cry probably. No one would like, oh fucking hell, you pussy. You know what I mean? You could get away with that. I was doing the washing up and somebody said, I said I'm a tree surgeon. She went, do they ever talk to you? I went, yeah. They say, stop killing me. She didn't like that.
Traumatized her there. That's basically violence.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You harmed her and trees.
I attacked her emotionally. Anyway, so I was doing this. I was in this cult, but I didn't realise. We was talking. She said, if you want to see love, you got to look around you. You know, everything you see is made out of love. And you're one with that.
It
know?
sounds so clever, but it's so
And I was
stupid.
like, oh. And that's when the mushrooms must have kicked in. Because, you know.
Blow,
And,
blow, blow,
I
blow,
was like,
blow.
whoa, this is great. These people are awesome.
Yeah, is that what happened? You thought that?
That's what happened. I was like, this is fucking awesome.
So basically, they gave you mushrooms and you had a nice time.
I had a really nice time.
Some people told you that you got to look around to see the love in the sky.
Yeah.
Sounds like any old house party that I went to in Brighton in 2007, to be honest.
Yeah, I've never partied with gays before.
Because not everyone in Brighton is gay.
Yeah, that's not true, is
There
it?
may have been gay people at the parties, but I'm talking student drug parties.
The gayest of them all. Anyway,
No, different
Yeah.
drugs.
gay. What? What drugs are you taking that's sending you gay?
Well, gay men take stimulants and party drugs in order to party and fuck all night.
I'm not saying anything. I'm not allowed to talk about this topic.
Yeah, you're allowed
Dom's
to.
trying to get signed. He doesn't want to talk about any of this stuff. I'm never going to get signed.
No, you're not, mate.
Don't say any gays.
I can say anything I want.
Mainly because your abilities, but
So anyway, I
Age, actually, probably.
was at this cult,
Probably, yeah.
Combination of the two.
and a big thing was they were like, right, we're gonna do this daily therapy. This one of the ladies who run it was a psychologist,
Mm.
and she said she's gonna teach. She's gonna be in the group. You tell her what's going on in the mind as it's happening. Tell her every day, because the mind's a mental place where you go and hang around.
It is a mental place, yeah.
Sometimes you chill in there for too long and get upset.
It is mental.
That's where sadness happens, though, inside the mind.
Mm.
And she said, you don't need your mind anymore, which should have been another red flag, really.
I don't think
This
you were
is
using it that much beforehand, were you?
What the fuck's this? Don't think about anything. Just tell us about everything that you think about all the time. Anyway, I had a fight with a crackhead, and we went to Brussels.
That
And,
you having a fight with the crackheads, just like
Yeah, it was just
normal behaviour.
They were a bit like, oh, that's mad, isn't it? I was like, no,
You had a fight with one.
it's normal. Yeah, he threw a football at me
All right.
outside the dentist.
Outside the dentist.
Yeah,
In Brussels.
no.
Oh.
Yeah.
In Salford.
Uh-huh. What did you throw a football?
Was
at
this?
I don't know why he threw a football for. It was fucking well out of order. I was like, what are you doing? He says, oh. So I give him, he come and got the football, and then he went to throw it again. I said, are you taking the fucking piss? So I went to, he kicked it a second time, and then I kicked it on top of the church roof, and then he come to get it, and he was like, you what, mate? And I was like, I'll fucking kill you. And he was like, I've got a knife. And I was like, listen, mate, let's not have a fight.
I've reconsidered.
But then I went to this cult and we got naked at the cult, because basically what they said
Does this all happen in one day?
No, this is happening over like a 6 month period.
6 months. I thought that's a busy day, but it's really not a very busy 6 months.
No, a bit of time passed. We're talking on WhatsApp. Thing they don't know about cults, a lot of them are WhatsApp based nowadays.
Oh, I see.
Getting them digitized cults.
If only Jesus had WhatsApp, he'd have had a lot more disciples.
I thought
That
they'd have-
Hindu parties.
Yeah, I mean, you think that like cults had been massive organisations? Not always.
No.
Sometimes they're WhatsApp.
They gotta
groups
start
with
somewhere, don't
6
they?
people in them. Yeah.
I
And it
guess
ends
our
with
Rent
you all
Boys
committing suicide.
Group's a cult in some kind of a
No,
sense.
not at all.
A cult would require one of us to have some charisma.
And also, he
That
thinks
is
one of
true,
them
yeah.
to reply. One of us to reply.
Yeah, I
to
like
the other one.
this would be the worst cult because none of us have any respect from any of the other people in the group.
No, it's not true. I respect Ethan.
I think you have to have group sex. I think that's a massive part of it.
Right.
No thanks.
Well, we could get rid of all this tension.
No, not the tension again.
I think the tension might be coming from you.
All right.
The way you said that was a bit sus. So anyway, so we talk about the ego. Heard about that, have you?
Not me. I don't know what that
Part
is.
of your part of your mind lives in there, and it says shit to you like, "You should kill yourself," and "You shouldn't kill yourself. You're awesome." Pretty much them two things,
Yeah.
and in different variations. She said, "You don't need the ego. We're gonna get rid of it by getting naked." And listen, that might sound weird to you, but at the time it kind of made sense. And I'm not being the pussy in the cult.
No, you wouldn't want to be the pussy in the cult.
I'm not being the guy who doesn't get naked. You know what I mean?
No, you don't
Because
wanna-
his ego's he's got too much. You know what I mean? Like, look at him with his pants on, dickhead.
Yeah.
Got enlightenment on the other
It's
side.
like in the
of
hot
here.
tub that I told
Yeah,
us
just
about
get
the
your
other
dick
week.
out. Stop being weird.
We should get a hot tub. No, that's very expensive.
Just shut the fuck
Sorry.
up. See, this is the thing. This is like the Foo Fighters thing. This is what you do. You're like, we should do that. It's like, that just doesn't make
It's
any
very
sense.
expensive. We've not got enough back gardens. But although if you could smoke a doobie in a hot tub every night, that'd be like a dream, wouldn't it?
Really, no.
They're
I mean, to get
such
rid
a
of
pain in the ass to sort
Maintain.
out. Yeah, I stayed at Airbnb that had a hot tub once.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with a woman. And the next day, this guy was just like refilling all the water and like redoing all the water because it was full of jizz.
Oh.
What the fuck's going on here?
It wasn't really, but he has to do it every
was.
time that they change the people in the Airbnb. He's got to redo the hot water, and he was telling me about this gadget that he had to do it. It was pretty impressive,
Was
actually.
that jizz? And you were like, yeah, sorry, mate.
You're all right, mate.
What was
It
it?
in
What was the
Bristol.
gadget called? A condom.
So this one I use, right? I put a sieve in there,
Yeah.
and I run it around the top, and I catch all the jizz
Why
from
was it
there.
from
How much did that
Somerset?
cost?
Because that's where it was. It was in Somerset, the Airbnb.
You didn't add that to the
You
story.
did just
Well,
say
why
it.
did I need to say where it was? It doesn't matter.
Can you stop doing the accent now?
It was an Airbnb with a bloody hot tub.
It's giving him trauma.
He was so friendly while he was cleaning the jizz out of the bloody hot tub, I tell you that.
Yeah.
Was he?
Anyway, what's going on with this fucking story then?
Sorry, I don't matter, does
I
it?
reckon that's it.
It doesn't matter. Don't tell people on stage with that way, because you're like,
Uh,
so then I had a fight with a crackhead,
anyway, it doesn't matter.
and it's the ego.
It doesn't matter. No one gives a shit.
We'll finish the cult story one of these days. We may have told it already. There is an ending. He ends up here. That's how it finishes. It's like the Titanic. You know how it ends,
Making your own ending.
but it's about the journey,
That's a
isn't
good
it?
idea. Maybe I should say that at the end. Not really got an ending yet. Well, you know.
We'll hear it again next week, and it'll be a bit
Thanks
tighter.
See you later. This was good, I thought.
This was a great
It won't
podcast.
be. I'm going to put less effort in next week, probably.
Why?
That's not possible. It's really not possible.
Heroin.
Anyway. Next week you'll be back on it again, and you'll want to do loads of stuff.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, you'll change your mind. All right,
All
well,
right, see you later, everyone.
the rent's now due. Thanks for coming. Take care. Please like and subscribe and share. We're coming up on 200 subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah,
so,
baby.
Look at that, 200.
and we've got a few 5-star reviews on Spotify. So if you're listening on Spotify or Apple Music or anything, or Apple Podcasts, please add a review there as well. And thanks for listening.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.